So the overall energy today, I have the moon and I have the four cups. And this is quite interesting because the moon is definitely all about illusions, okay, secrets too, illusions. And the four cups is about, not necessarily being happy with what you have or refusing to see all that you have, refusing to see the blessings that you have over here, okay? Now, here's what's interesting, okay? The moon is already showing us a little bit of a secret, okay? We have two, usually the moon card has a wolf and it has a dog on one side and a wolf on the other. But in this moon card, I think they have two wolves. It may still be a dog, but they look very similar, right? It's hard to tell if it's a wolf and a dog or two wolves. But the one thing you can see is that one has a collar on. So one is tamed and the other one is running wild and running free. And that's what really drew my attention. Like one is tamed. And I feel like that's pretty much what the illusion or what the secret is about, okay? And in the Four of Cups, we have a guy over here, a young guy over here, and he's sitting down with a book in his hand. And here comes this cup, and he's refusing to take it. I think some of you guys are really intuitive, and there's a reason why you're not accepting a particular offer. It's like, I know why, or my intuition is telling me why I shouldn't accept what's coming to me. You know how sometimes, you know, eh, eh, um, and I got the feeling this could be like a person where, guys are getting at you, or if you're a guy, girls are getting at you. And it's like you're getting offers, but you're not necessarily happy with your offers. And what I'm getting over here is the fact that your intuition is telling you not to accept. You may not even understand why. Now, over here, he's reading a book. So I feel like you're a very smart person. Okay. Like you're a very knowledgeable person. All right. And it's your intuition. You might not necessarily, even though you're smart and you're not necessarily seeing certain signs, I feel like it's your intuition telling you with the moon card over here, don't do it, honey. Don't do it. One other thing I want to say that really, 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 really comes to mind is where he's at. I feel like where you're at, the books you're reading, whatever you're working on with the book, you might be studying, looking into something. Some of you guys could be actually studying astrology or tarot. Um, some of you guys could be in school studying. Some of you guys could be learning a new craft. You could be working on something. And I feel like whatever you're working on is going to bring you some money because of the ground. I like to look at the environment where you're at, where you're at, where the person is at or situated in the car. And over here, I see a lot of greenery. And greenery just calls out fertility to me. Like we sitting on fertile land. This motherfucker over here is just, that's that greenery, okay? Not the kind you smoke on. So it's that greenery, that fertile ground, okay? That fertile ground. Some of y'all could be high. I don't know. These two cards definitely gives me like that Pisces vibe. Okay, with the moon card over here, of course, representing a Pisces, and then there's like more daydream with the guy because he might be in his head, and especially that's what when you read the description of it. Of the Four of Cups in the Gilded Tarot, it's more hinting towards him being him being lost in his books, okay? Him being lost in his head, him being lost in the dreamland, and not necessarily paying attention to where he's at. But with the moon card over there, I feel like there's a reason why you're not paying attention to where you're at. And we're going to look at the other cards, and I feel like we're going to be able to put this together. All right. I feel like listen to your intuition. I just really want to say listen to your intuition for some of you guys. Your intuition is telling you, even if you can't necessarily put it together, okay? A lot of times we be stuck in our own world doing our own things and things might come and blindside us that might look good, okay? Because that cup look real shiny. All right. But your intuition is telling you, don't fucking pay attention. Now I got mushrooms over here, okay? And these mushrooms are called like fly something, okay? fly something mushrooms. Now, these are also hinting towards the dreamlike state because these could be hallucin hallucinogenics. Okay, y'all got me pronouncing here today. Okay, but these are mushrooms that can get you to hallucinate. Okay, point blank and simple. These are some of the magic mushrooms over here. Okay, so eating this will definitely have you in la la land and bouncing up and down, which is really just saying altogether, it seems like a dream. Some of you guys, it seems like somebody's coming with a dream come true. Um, Nah, I would think again. The reason why I'm getting think again too is because those same mushrooms, though that black and white mushrooms, they're known for they're known as a repellent for flies, for the bugables. So your intuition might be telling you right, okay? Them bugables are coming. You might not necessarily see it's a bugable, okay? But I feel like your intuition is telling you that's a bugable. You know, with the four cups, it's always like he doesn't want it, but sometimes he knows why he doesn't want it. Okay. He knows why. And I don't know. It's like I'm in my little world over here and somebody's coming through a portal from a different world to introduce something to me. And I'm looking in the moon card, like I said, one animal is tamed and the other one is free to run about. Okay. And I feel like that's what the illusion is, like whatever they're offering you. Okay. If some of you guys are getting an offer into the industry or something, I feel like you need to watch out and be very careful. All right. Because do you want to be free or do you want to be tamed? The tame, both of them, I feel like it depends on who you are, okay? Here's the thing about both of them have a good life, to tell you the truth. There's nothing wrong or nothing right. A tame dog doesn't get to run around in the streets and be free, but at the same time, he's well fed. Okay, he doesn't have to worry about nothing. He spends his day, he doesn't have to worry about predators. He spends his day watching TV and waiting for his owner, but at the same time, he's at the beck and call of his owner. He eats what his owner wants him to eat, okay? Um, a wolf is not tamed. He gets to run around the streets, but you got to watch out for your own predators. You know what I mean? You might not always get a cooked meal. You can only eat what you catch. Okay. But again, you're free to roam around the world as you please. All right. So both sides seem really good, but I feel like it depends on who and what you are. Okay. That's just what really, came out to me. So it's that thing of the other side might look greener, but is that you? Does that rock with you? If you prefer to be free, okay, and do what you want and live the life that you want, you might not want to go to a tamed, be in a position where you have to be tamed. Okay, be in a position where you may not be able to make up your own rules or live life the way you want to. Okay, so that's just the set. That's the tone for the day, you guys. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna talk about the energies that are working for you. Okay, all right. Okay, so for the energies that are working with you, I have the Knight of Pentacles and I have the Page of Pentacles. We got two core cards over here. And it's so funny because the Page of Pentacles made an appearance in yesterday's reading in the same freaking spot. Okay. So I feel like, it's a continuation of yesterday. Again, I see a lot of greenery. So I feel like energy is working for you. Is like whatever it is that you're working on, I feel like is leading to prosperity. It's actually growing. When I see greenery, I see fertility. Okay. I see fertility. I see production. Things are being produced. Things are coming to fruition. Okay. So I feel like this is also very cautious and protective energy. Okay. We have the Page of Pentacles and he's holding up like a disc or, some sort of metal thing. And, we don't really see what it's used for until we see the Knight of Pentacles. And he's holding it as a shield. Like we're very protected. It's the shield that draws out. Like we work on being protected. We work on our protection over here. Okay. So again, that definitely alludes me back to the wolf and the dog or the tamed wolf and the free wolf, to where over here we're very protected, okay? Even the horse is well dressed and very protected. The knight is in a lot of armor. So over here, we protect what we make. So whatever we are working on will be protected. It's not out for the open, okay? We don't go hungry. And that's the energy that's working for you. Being slow, being very cautious, making sure that you're protecting yourself, okay, in whatever that you're doing, okay? It's like I'm protecting my investments. My investments are not out in the open, okay? And that is an energy that's working for you. The cards are saying like, the tamed energy is an energy that's working for you, okay? Today may be like a choice day of whether I want to be free or I don't want to be free, okay? Or if I should choose one way or another way, if I should choose one man or another man, how would my life be, okay? It may be, for some of you guys, I'm going to just straight out call it before I even get to negative cards. It may be a battle between like somebody who is more earthy, who has a lot of earth in their chart, or somebody who has a lot of cup or fire in their chart, okay? And you're trying to figure out what it is that you want. For some of you guys, you're refusing the, cups, and your intuition is telling you why you need to refuse it. It's probably not as stable as you want it to be. All right. Some of you guys might be looking for more protection. If I am going to, especially sitting on fertile land, if I am going to be investing in something, if I am going to be building something, I don't want it to just burn to ashes whenever, it pleases. I remember I was speaking to a guy maybe a couple of years ago, and I was talking to him about business, and he was like, I got a great opportunity. And I think he said it was in Mexico, I believe. He had a great opportunity, went and started a business in Mexico and built his business. And he learned a big lesson because whenever I guess the cartel wanted, they came and they shut his business down. Okay. And he was like, I learned my lesson. I would never, go into a third world country and a third world country that was not so protected and invest again. And he's like, there's a big difference. It's really cheap to go out there and just start a business. But at the same time, there may be no laws that are protecting you. Okay. If some of you guys wanted to know, you might want to, if you're looking to investing in a country, in a different country outside of the US, just make sure their laws are very protected if that is what you are studying and try to do. Okay, I'm picking that up too. Make sure their rules, look at their the security systems that they have in place, okay? Their police systems, okay? I don't know who that story was for, but look out for the security systems because it would suck to invest everything. And then one day, their cartel or their gangs or, their rebels come in and decide to destroy whatever you've put your money into. And there's nowhere to go get your money back. Okay. So that is the energy that I am picking up for energies that are working for you, protecting yourself. Okay. Very protective energy with the double shield showing up in the Page of Pentacles and in the Knight. Okay. But whatever you're working on, if you protect yourself, I feel like it's going to be very beautiful. Again, yesterday I was saying the peacock shows me that it is a thing of beauty. Okay. You are creating something really beautiful over here. And at the same time, it's very fertile. Okay. I see these trees growing really large and high. So that just tells me whatever you're working on is really going to be successful. So continue to work on it. Okay. Now let's get into the negative energy for the day. Okay, so for the negative energies, I have the Strength card and the Page of Cups. I do want to say I got a lot of pages over here, okay? I have a lot of pages over here. So you may be getting messages. Now, I feel like depending on how the message comes in, okay, it will make you react. Who am I going to listen to for some of you guys, especially with the 2 pages here? If you are getting a message of caution, I feel like you should heed it and protect yourself. On the other hand, if you are on this side with the Page of Cups and the Strength card, Oh my God. The strength card is it, the strength card represents a Leo, okay? So some of you guys may be dealing with a Leo, and that may not be who you want. It could just be a prideful person too. Another thing I was seeing over here is this lion is also in chains, okay? And lions are not meant to be in chains. You cannot put a big cat like that in a chain. And she is standing hand in hand with the lion, and she has tamed the lion. Okay. So that's another message. Again, I was talking about what I saw in the moon card and what was really popping out for me. Okay. I feel like you can be protected and free to work, but not in chains. Okay. Not in chains. Another thing I'm seeing over here is like role reversal or um going against the grain. All right. We're playing a little role reversal because I see the seahorses in the Page of Cups. And the thing about the seahorses is that it's the man who gives birth, and it's the man who carries the children, and it's the woman who impregnates the man, and the woman walks off. Seahorses also don't necessarily take care of their children, right? As soon as they give birth, they're like reptiles. So as soon as they give birth, it's like, okay, whoopty whoop, there we go. So this page over here may not necessarily, even though they're holding a stern face, may not necessarily have been nurtured or taught about what to do. It's like being left out in the wild to fend for yourself. It's so crazy because this message is just really, really interesting. You don't want to be chained, okay? It's like being chained, but it's a wild beast. It's it's like a upside down thing that I'm seeing here today, okay? That's what the illusion may be. Somebody may be offering you a great world and a great everything, and it may look beautiful. It may look like exactly what you've always wanted, all your dreams coming true, but somehow somehow it's not what you think it is, okay? It's not what you think it is. People may be offering you protection, okay? A relationship or a business situation may offer you protection, and it seems like it's protection, but they're actually taming your natural instincts. They're actually like holding you back from who you are. Like a lion being chained is just horrible. Um, okay. And it might lead you to, it might lead you to want to go out and be on your own. Or from what I'm getting here with the seahorses, it might be the fact that when you were younger, you weren't necessarily nurtured the way you were. And somebody might be feeding on that, okay? Because I see this young guy over here looking at the seahorses. It's like a statue, a remembrance of how I was born, how things were different. It wasn't the traditional way. And I didn't get the nurture. So here I am having to grow up too fast. I'm looking at his face, and his face just really seems stern, okay, and too serious. I think the last time, a long time ago, I was working with some kids at a Sunday school, and one of them was just way too serious for their age. And I was like, what in the world have you faced at this young age to make you so serious? And it really bothered me to see this kid. And that's the kind of feeling I'm picking up over here, okay? So here you are, a grown lion. Like I've grown up, I'm a lion now, you know? And we're going to keep you chained when that's not even your nature. It's like some weird, but anyways, I feel like that's what you're being offered in the cup, okay? Because over here in the Four of Cups, I feel like it's that Page of Cups that's handing you that, okay? So whatever you're being offered, oh Lord, what I do want to say is that be careful of the people that you're associating yourself with, okay? You might feel like somebody's offering you something really solid and really safe, But the truth is, it might not be as solid. They may be taking away, they may be killing a part of you, okay? They may be killing a instinct of yours, okay? They may be killing that fire within you. With that lying over there, that fire in you might be dying. All right, let's move on to the advice card and let's see what we're going to do over here, okay? Okay, so over here for the 10, I mean, I said for the 10. Okay, over here for the advice card, I have the 10 of Pentacles with the King of Cups. The 10 of Pentacles with the King of Cups. And I feel like it's showing me where you're going to go. If you're looking for your 10 of Pentacles, go slowly, go carefully, protect your money, live freely, okay? Any situation or person that is trying to appease or to your emotions, okay? Anybody, especially with the King of Cups here, he just looks, there's this feeling that I'm getting from him that just looks like the master manipulator, all right? He is sitting on water. He got one foot up, feeling really, really comfortable. But again, I can't take my eyes off the seahorses over here. Okay. And he feels very lonely over here, this King of Cups by himself. But with the Ten of Pentacles, we got with the Ten of Pentacles, we got two mice or rats over here. And it's so funny because I'm looking at the two animals and it's a lonely life with the seahorses. It's a lonely life with the seahorses and the King of Cups, okay? And the seahorses, the woman gets them pregnant, she out. She'll come visit you, but she out, okay? With the mice and the rats, rats are nasty, but with the mice and the rats, they're very family oriented, okay? They're very family oriented. They stick together. And over here, it looks like they got all the shields, okay? Over here, the shields it's like very protected money. And again, we're talking about fertility versus water, where we're just riding on our emotions. Another thing, too, is seahorses are very delicate creatures. And this King of Cups over here is riding on water. Seahorses are not going to survive when the water gets rough and tough, okay? They do not survive in that kind of environment because they're very delicate creatures. They will die if the water gets too rough. So I feel like it's very clear. Anything appeasing to your emotions. If you are choosing between an earth sign and a water sign, I would go with the earth sign. I feel like the water sign is just too rocky. It just might have you in your emotions. Okay. It might have you prideful too with the strength card. All right. I would definitely go with the earth sign. All right. Um, Apart from that, if you're wondering whether you should go for creativity, something, if you're looking for a career and you're wondering, should I go for something that's very creative or should I go for something very practical? I feel like you should definitely look at how to be a little bit more practical. I'm never the one to tell somebody not to go after, their dreams. But I feel like in this situation, your dreams is not as solid as you might think they are. Okay. If you're that person. Another thing, if you're trying to build a business and you're wondering whether you should build your business in a safe area or just go after a place where you're not completely sure. You just feel like it might work, but you're not completely sure. I feel like you should go with the practical area. Again, if you're another person who's investing your money in an area where is safe or not, I would go with more of the safe route. That's just for today, you guys, okay? I don't think today is the day that you want to dream too much, okay? I think today is the day that you want to be really practical, okay? Especially with the guy in the books, like you really want to be practical with the situation. I feel like if you're going after your dreams today, the energy I'm getting is that your dreams are going to put you more in a prison than you realized. Okay. Your dreams are not, I feel like some of you guys are going after the wrong dream. It may be a dream that will get you in the prison. Like some people, and I feel like you might not have a solid reason why you want to go after your dreams either. Okay. I feel like this dream may be not based in reality. Some of you guys could be watching too much TV, okay, too many music videos, and you're like, I'm going to become a music video. I'm going to become a vixen. I'm going to become a stripper. Okay. My dream is to become a stripper. I feel like that's not a solid plan. Um, I'm just saying a stripper, okay? I'm not saying all strippers. I feel like that's not a solid plan, and it might put you in more of a prison than you thought you would be. So be very careful for that with that, okay? I'm just giving an example here. Don't shoot the messenger. Um, I feel like I would go a more solid route to somewhere you're more protected. I feel like you're going to get in trouble, okay? And it's going to be more of a prison than you thought it would. Y'all have a wonderful day today. That was the message. Don't shoot the fucking messenger. Bye, y'all. See you tomorrow.